introduce to you the man of the hour, Tony.
Hello and welcome back to At the Gates. I'm your host, Tony. With me is...
Alex.
Alex, what nickname do you want to go with?
Everything Twins.
Everything Twins. Alex. Everything Twins. For you transcribing at home, that is one word, correct?
Correct.
And you can follow him on Instagram at Everything Twins.
You should.
I would recommend it because he talks about everything White Sox. And with me is...
The return to Minnesota, Jared.
Minnesota Jared, not Minneapolis Jared?
No, we're going for the generic state version today.
Because you're a Twins fan?
I suppose.
It says it on your shirt.
Yep.
So, do you want to recap anything for the folks at home, where we were, what you've done in the meantime that brought you to where we are today?
I don't know, but do you think that after having let the trip settle in for a little while, does any of the ballpark status change for you?
I don't think it has, but Dodger Stadium definitely does stick out the most. But I'm guessing for you that's not the case, right? You can take it or leave it?
Well, I mean, right.
You could take or leave Dodger Stadium. You have no ties to that, no fond memories?
You're being sarcastic, and I'm agreeing with you sarcastically.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I think, like I said, I think we held Petco a little bit higher standard than probably what it was. I think it's still, the view is really pretty. I was looking at some of my pictures today to post something on Instagram,
and to be fair, it probably wasn't perfect conditions there. It was a little bit cloudy. It was just a little bit grayer than probably
Petco?
normal. Yeah. I thought it wasn't as, maybe it was haze or something, but I didn't feel like it was like
that
as
crystal
beautiful.
Clear San Diego day that you're
Yep.
pretty used to seeing. I thought it was fine, but yeah, I think it's still really, really pretty ballpark with just, typical ballpark issues. Every ballpark is a little bit different with it. I really liked Dodger Stadium, but I mean, for a 60-year-old stadium, I guess I should have had more reasonable expectations for what the concourses and stuff looked like and how it flowed and everything like that, just because I can't expect them to try to put 8 new elevator banks built into a mountain and, that's just hard to do.
It seemed, based on when we were out there, it seemed like the surprise stadium for you was actually Coors Field.
Yeah, in general, the ballpark, it's like at first when I walked in, I felt like it was just like, it's okay, ballpark. But then the more I walked around the concourse, I was like, wow, this has like, if you're into the whole aspect of what kind of bar scene or restaurant scene or food scene that a ballpark might have, there's a lot of extra stuff there that I guess even we're sitting at Target Field right now, you don't see that at Target Field. So
and it's tucked away in good places where it's not totally,
doesn't create a massive log jam kind of thing. So but yeah, I really liked Coors Field, and Chase Field I think got a little bit better review than what I anticipated, and then Angel Stadium was just kind of meh. I mean, it's a 60-year-old stadium with a little bit of a facelift here and there, but it's still an okay ballpark. Yeah. So yeah.
So Alex, have you been to any of the stadiums that I did on the road trip?
I have. I've been to Angel, Coors, and Petco.
And which of those was your favorite?
Definitely Petco. It is beautiful, and I, unlike you guys, got treated to a great game, sold-out crowd, beautiful day, and I did not get to ball hawk there, but it lived up to my expectations.
So what year was that?
Last year, 2017.
Okay, so the year right after their All-Star game, was that?
Yep.
Sweet. So what did you think of the other 2 stadiums then?
They were both very long time ago, and I only really have pictures, but from my memory, I really enjoyed Coors. I love the mountain view. And I did not like Angel Stadium. Too much was going on. It was old. It was new. The outfield configuration is terrible, and I did not really have a good experience there. But above all, I think you picked 5 good stadiums to visit, and for the most part, I have nothing but good things to say about them.
Nice. I think I really agree with your Angel Stadium talk because, yeah, it has a lot of potential. It's in an even better area than Dodger Stadium is. I mean, just the surroundings for the town itself, but Dodger Stadium has so much more character.
Angel Stadium are just brutal.
Especially that right field area because they're high, they're far away. Then the other side has that gap. It's not the best.
And then it's just like a no man's land around the waterfall area in center field. Like there's this big gap of nothing that could be seats on one side, but it's a small gap. But then on the other side, there's like this massive area that basically is the batter's eye that you probably could have done something better with just that whole arrangement. Even though I think the rocks are kind of cool, you could have done something better with that whole arrangement.
Sounds like maybe Target Field.
Target Field has a little bit different circumstance considering the fact that this was shoehorned into a parking lot in between a freeway and some other stuff, whereas that was at the time built in the butt-ass middle of nowhere, and it started off with nothing in the outfield, then was built up to have 2 or 3 decks in the outfield, and then they tore them down to make this configuration. So they definitely had a lot more to work with than Target Field did, even though I agree with the sentiment that Target Field and Angel Stadium have a lot of weird shit going on in the outfield.
So Alex, I forgot to say in the beginning, but maybe you can describe what is special about today. Why are we here at, what is it, 12:30?
Today is a doubleheader and Jackie Robinson Day.
And it's a single admission doubleheader, the best kind, right?
Yep, 2 for the price of 1.
And if I'm looking correctly, is there also a giveaway?
There is, but I do not care one bit.
What is the giveaway? It looks like a shirt.
In a bag.
It is
A shirt and a sack.
a shirt I'm not eligible for, and a bag that I will not use.
What's the eligibility for the shirt?
21 plus.
Oh, that's weird. Because it probably has alcohol in it. They're gonna get people soaked. Would you like to start with random Q&A, or would you rather?
Random Q&A. I don't like the would you rather questions that much.
Well, we're gonna do some would you rather. Let's do 5 random Q&As then. This one is very similar to the one that I already said last time, but which fruit would you like to catch as a toss-up?
Pears, because I love pears.
Any type of pears, like Bosc or what?
No.
Do you like them
preference.
where they get soft, or do you like them still hard?
The well-ripened ones are the best ones.
Nice and soft.
Yeah, like really juicy.
Nice.
Yeah. It sucks getting it all over your hands, but
It's the price you pay.
Yeah.
Kind of like raspberries. I think I would want to catch raspberries, although that'd be tougher because it's a small toss-up, but I like raspberries. What fruit for you?
I'd go with an orange because it's easy to catch.
Nice, and it won't get damaged or get gross by someone else touching it because you can unpeel it.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get bruised, I'm good.
Smart. Just a regular orange, or would you like a clementine, or like what's your favorite type of orange?
Actually, clementine. They're actually a really good shape to throw pretty far. I could go for the long range,
I like it. Plus, it seems like those are easier to peel off too.
Oh, definitely.
So, which other sport would you like to catch a ball or object from? And what type of object?
Definitely a football game and a game-used football. I'd have to kind of smuggle it out of there, but I think it would be worth it.
I like it. That's the biggest and probably the most valuable ball puck that you could get. Jared?
You'd have to get a football player to give you the ball, though, because if you catch it on a field goal or whatever, they make you give it back. So that's the tough part. Same with a basketball. Like, you don't get it. There's no way you can keep that unless they unless a player gives it to you like after a game or something like that.
So what would you want to get? And you can't say a player because you can't keep them.
Probably just a basketball. Although we did have a close experience where we almost got a golf ball because we went to the Ryder Cup in 2016 and Brooks Koepka almost hit my dad and my buddy's dad. He did. The ball went through. It went through my dad's legs and hit my buddy's dad in the foot, and he had a mark on his boot because it was a leather shoe, and you could see the mark. The ball went off of his foot, and then between my legs back into play. So we almost ended up with a golf ball out of that.
So you didn't confront him and say, "Hey, we got hit. Can you pony up?"
No. But Michael Jordan was following their group, so we got to see Michael Jordan up close and personal.
He's all right. How many majors has he won?
He's done some things, yeah.
So
He's a horrible baseball player, though.
that's true. Well, he's all right.
No, he was horrible.
No, they compared him to like an average guy, and especially for being that old, he was
Horrible.
all right. He batted 2-something in what was it, AA?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Logan
Name
Morrison bats 2-something.
and he's in the pros and has a contract. So Michael Jordan is better than Logan Morrison, was what you're saying.
Okay.
So name a random player that you think people have forgotten.
Tony Voda.
Major League Baseball player.
Major League Baseball player. Nomar Garcia-Parra.
Current or former?
Doesn't matter.
I just said the first name that came off the top of my head.
Fun fact about Nomar is that his father gave him that name as Ramon backwards. Nomar.
Let's go with Tyler Duffy. He's completely fallen off the map.
That's true. We were expecting to use him a little bit more this year and actually have him contribute. And
He's done the
where is he?
opposite.
I would say he's done better than Addison Reed, though.
Next.
I mean, it's debatable, but
I'm thinking a former Twins player from a World Series team, Junior Ortiz.
oh my god.
Will the first female in Major League Baseball be a position player or a pitcher? I think personally it will be a pitcher, and I would think maybe even a knuckleballer, because I could see that being very easy to translate and could be the first one. But what do you think?
Definitely a pitcher. They
Any other things that you think she would do?
might have a different arm angle, not quite underhand. I don't think that would ever actually work in the MLB, but
Kind of like a side armor
yeah,
type of
yeah.
submariner. Jared,
I'll say an infielder.
like more of a utility player?
Probably, yeah. Just because I think that the first female that makes it into the league won't know what to do with. They'll try a bunch of different things and they'll just immediately like back out because it's probably not going to be successful. Like just like any player, you got to give them time to get used to what's happening.
Yep.
And especially at the pro level, and they're just going to be like trying a bunch of different things experimental wise, and they're going to get so scared because they don't want to completely obliterate their season or what they think will obliterate their season because of an experiment with a female. And so it'll be a utility situation. And
A utility, probably September call-up type of deal, like late in the season.
yeah, and then after that, just because whoever that female ends up being, she'll pave the way, but then the future ones will be the ones
Yep.
who actually make the dent.
So don't expect like a Jackie Robinson.
Probably not right off the bat, no. But that'd be cool if it was.
That'd be really awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a current player who will make the Hall of Fame as a Twin? They don't have to be in the majors right now. It could even be a minor league player.
I think Joe Mauer will make the cut.
You think he'll make it?
Maybe not first ballot, but he will get it.
Is that because you think that he still has a handful more of years and can get close to 3,000?
I think he should quit while he's ahead, and that hopefully his past numbers will be enough to get him in.
Jared?
No.
Just flat out no?
No. Not right now. No.
I might agree with you. I think I agree with you. It would take I don't think Maurer has quite the WAR to put him in, but I think that if he somehow were able to leg out another, this is very improbable, but another 6 years and get close to 3,000 hits, that's the only way that he'd be a lock, is to actually get a magic number like 3,000, and he's so far away from that right now that I don't see it happening. And I guess we can do one more. Will the Yankees have to unretire numbers at some point, or will they go to triple digits? Which one is more likely?
Well, I believe right now there isn't a single digit number available. I don't think we have to worry about that problem for a long time. There's only 25 guys on the team at a time. They have a long way to go.
Which one do you think is first, though?
I can imagine there being a triple digit number playing for the Yankees.
Wow. Jared?
I think it happens within 15 years. 10 to 15.
Unretire or triple digit?
That they unretire a number.
I would agree that they'd probably unretire. I think you're going to probably see that in baseball in general, because once you get... We're already to the point where we're forgetting, like, some of the Hall of Famers that aren't Babe Ruth or Lou Gehrig. We're forgetting some of those big-name guys. Hell, even like a Bert Blyleven probably really doesn't deserve to have his number retired by, like, the Twins, just because, yes, he made the Hall of Fame, but he doesn't have a lot of years with us. So I think that there's going to be some of those guys that they'll unretire. They'll still have their number retired out in a shrine, but they'll circulate that number again.
Who's first? Mickey Mantle. Who's the
For
first?
unretire?
Yeah, who's the first?
I think that you'd probably see, like, Thurman Munson or something like that. Someone who either didn't make the Hall of Fame or kind of was borderline that got in because they were a Yankee, not so much because they were dominant, like a Ruth. What time do we have?
12:53.
12:53. We'll do a couple of would you rathers. Would you rather make a routine catch with no TV time, or make the not top 10 and get the ball?
Definitely not top 10. I'm going for the TV time.
Jared?
Yes.
Routine home run catch or not top 10?
Routine home run.
I think I would do the routine home run. Ball hawk in one picked permanent location where your feet are glued, or for an entire season be able to roam around. Ball hawk in one permanent location for an entire season, which your feet are glued to, or be able to roam around for one entire sold-out series.
I would rather be stuck in one place for the entire year.
Stuck in one place? I don't know.
I'm going to say roam around. Ball hawk blind or with no arms?
No arm.
I would say no arms probably too.
Evie got a ball with no arms, so we could get a ball with no arms.
Not catch a game home run or have to throw back a game home run?
Definitely throw it back. You still
There's no throwing back that happens.
I would agree. I would rather not catch it. Be a pitcher or a position player?
position player.
Position player.
Pitcher, easy money. I'm going to say a middle reliever.
Bullpen catcher.
Have to catch balls with your opposite hand or barehanded?
Barehanded.
I like opposite hand.
I'll do opposite hand. I mean, I did that last year. Catch a milestone home run or your favorite player's home run?
Milestone.
Favorite player. Be stuck in foul territory the entire year or outside the gates the entire year?
Outside the gate.
Foul territory, no question.
Foul territory. Ball hawk pantless or shirtless? And the weather is unknown.
Shirtless.
Shirtless. Be constantly tickled at the game or randomly slapped no more than 10 times?
Slapped.
If there's a limit to slapping but no limit tickling,
I'm gonna say tickling because they could slap you at just the right time where you're gonna not catch a ball.
But eventually you get used to it.
Streak at the game or be the next Morgana. She was the one who would run out on the field and kiss players. Streaker or kisser?
Streak.
Kisser.
kisser. Be fooled by Joey Votto or robbed like Hampel was by Aaron Judge.
I'd rather be fooled, probably less embarrassing.
Robbed by Aaron Judge.
Robbed.
Even at least I had a chance at it, right?
Wear a Yankees jersey in Fenway or a Red Sox jersey in the Bronx.
Red Sox in the Bronx.
I feel like that would be the way to go. Red Sox in the Bronx. I feel like the guys at Fenway are a lot more hostile.
Oh no, I would think.
You don't think so?
Oh, and look who it is. We have another person. Mateo, we're gonna catch you up with this. It's a would you rather. You have to answer these just in rapid fire.
Did you think of them or did someone else?
Yeah, I thought of them.
Oh,
All right,
that
here.
makes it terrible. Coors Field.
Would you rather make a routine home run catch with no TV time or make the not top 10 and not get the ball?
Routine catch.
Ball hawk in one picked permanent location with your feet glued to the ground for an entire season or be able to roam around for an entire sold out series?
Entire sold out series.
Ball hawk blind or no arms?
Deaf mute.
Blind or no arms?
Deaf mute.
Okay. Not catch a game home run or have to throw back a game home run?
Have to throw back a game home run.
Be a pitcher or a position player?
Pitcher.
Have to catch balls with your opposite hand or barehanded?
I have an opposite handed glove, so opposite hand.
Catch a milestone home run or your favorite player's home run?
Favorite player.
Be stuck in foul territory the entire year or outside the gates the entire year?
Foul territory.
Ball hawk pantless or shirtless and the weather is unknown?
Shirtless.
Be constantly tickled at the game or randomly slapped no more than 10 times?
Both are a possibility with Tony.
Streak at the game or be the next Morgana, the kissing bandit?
Morgana, because I don't know what that is.
Ooh. Be fooled by Joey Votto or robbed like Hampel was by Aaron Judge?
Joey Votto.
Wear a Yankees jersey to Fenway or a Red Sox jersey to the Bronx?
Reds. Am I picking which one is a better?
Which one would you rather do?
Which one would I rather? Yankees to Fenway. I've done the other one.
Okay, this is for everyone. Catch a ball in a tuba or while wearing a mascot outfit?
Mascot outfit. Tuba.
You said mascot?
Mascot outfit.
Tuba would be hilarious, but I'd say mascot.
I'm going to say tuba. That's the end of the episode for right now. We'll talk to you more later. I'll miss you. Oh, shoot.
I miss you more.
Mateo misses you less.